Hopefully it's gonna work. Okay.
So are we on? Yep. Okay, fantastic. Welcome back, guys. Good to be with you once again. Sorry, just getting a blanket because it's cold. Okay, so welcome back. I have to apologise for the last 2 days because the game, as you could see, was lagging incredibly badly. And again, yesterday it kept happening. And then we also had problems with running the streaming program to you as well. So what we've tried to fix the problem. We tested it earlier and it should finally work. If it doesn't, then we're going to have to see what happens because I don't know anymore. But let's have a look, shall we? So, onto the server. Oh, it looks like it's not lagging. And I was in the middle of a train journey last time. So here we go. Still got the cursor moving on space though, so I'm going to come out of it once at least. Where are we going? This is exciting. This is a new rail. Okay, where are we? Let's go down here. Okay. Whoops, don't want to chuck that. Okay, so the double cursor thing is really bugging me, so I'm going to quickly disconnect. But it looks like it's not lagging. Finally, that's fantastic stuff. We'll come out of the game, go back in. Don't reopen, play. Multiplayer. Just while we're logging in, I want to thank you all for... this bloody cursor again. If anyone has any ideas of why that happens, do tell me because I have no idea. Oh, look at this. Look at that room. Look at that. Fantastic. I believe Robert would have built this one again. Lots of lava. Nice. So, let's disconnect and try a third time. Sorry about that. In the meantime, I just want to welcome you back and thank you for coming across to our lives every single day at 4:30. Today was all about British humour. If you're still watching on from... Okay, fantastic. It seems to be working, but I need to go full screen. I'm going to go full screen. Next server. Fantastic. Fantastic. Now everything's working. We're not lagging, no cursor. This is good news. Hello. So Any progress with plugins? Give me a second and I will ask about the plugins. Back in a second. Okay. So, just to follow on from the live that we just had, all about British humour, if you were there, there is one thing I want to add to the list of recommendations of stuff that, of different series that I recommend you watch. I mentioned already Mr. Bean, Faulty Towers, Keeping Up Appearances, but one I didn't recommend that I wanted to is the Carry On series. There are 30 different films. They were filmed in the 60s. They're beautiful. They're really amazing films. Called Carry On something. So some examples would be Carry On Doctor, Carry On Camping, Carry On At Your Convenience, Carry On Up the Khyber, Carry On. There are many different ones. But that's probably the most famous example of British comedy that I can think of, really. They're just brilliant. So do watch Carry On films if you get a chance. And the actors in them, they have the same kind of cast for every single one who play different characters in each. But it's just brilliant. You'll see the kind of style it will be from just one of them. And every single film is in the same style. So if you like it, watch the whole series. They're brilliant, honestly. And of course, so come back tomorrow at 4:30 for a new live. We're going to be doing lives up until Wednesday. Tomorrow will be all about British small talk. So small talk between people you just meet, or new people, or friends, whatever small talk. Small basic conversations you can have in English. And then throughout the week, I think we're going to maybe do one topic about how to learn a language, how to learn English, how to approach it in different ways. I was learning French for 12 years, and now I'm learning Polish, and I'm going to share some tips on how I would learn a language and how you guys can learn English in different ways. Eurolingua and these lives are one way, and we're going to recommend some other ways as well. So please come to our live tomorrow, same time, 4:30. So what are we going to do today? We are going to go back to school, like we said we would at the beginning of each live, and add some more furnishing around the school. And hopefully by the end of these lives we will have a fully fledged, fully designed Eurolingua private school of English. So, one thing I want to quickly do first is to get rid of all the torches inside this building. Because Eurolingua does not have torches, they have skylights. Maybe they don't look quite like that pattern, but they are in these places, so we need to put them in. And get rid of the torches. Absolutely. Maybe along the front as well. There. There. No. Oh, what have I done? Oh yeah, just like that will do. Nice. So, no more torches, bye bye. And we have a lit room with the Canadian flag. We have whiteboard and green board. I might put in some more whiteboards and green boards into each room. One thing I did off screen yesterday is we furnished the cafe a little bit more. We put the seats in, the red and white seats and the tables, and the black chairs at the back, which I had to use brown instead. Moving on, I used what is called an anvil, but I used it to make some kind of coffee machine. And then we also have the TV back here. Let's have a look at our photos to see what colour the walls are. I took the opportunity to take some photos when I was there last. And I think I might just go through these photos one by one and fix up what I can see. Starting with the downstairs, I think. But I mustn't forget about the upstairs, because otherwise it will be neglected. Because I will admit I built most of the school from memory, and from the photos that we can see online as well. So, we won't do outside, we're going to start with the inside. So the first thing I can see immediately is that this wall is actually grey. Up until about there. So we need grey concrete. Let's go with light. Again, one of my favourite materials in real life, and my favourite colour. Love a bit of grey. It's so much better without lagging. It's ridiculous how bad games can be when they lag. And we're going to just go around the corner here. Maybe I want to put 2 lights up there. So we've got also a dark grey ceiling. We have, come back. This grey wall. We have also red lights coming off of the ceiling, hanging down. I wonder if there's a way we can do that. One thing that would be easy is that here actually is a red cabinet. Not red, glass cabinet. So, underneath. So I need some white quartz. No, just quartz. Which we also discussed about different ores today. Quartz was one of them in our live series. Here we go, and we need glass. What kind of glass? I guess the kind of light blue would work for this. It's like a cabinet, they keep sweets in, etc. Yep, that looks about right with the coffee machine next to it. We have a white wall at the back, but we have a chalkboard for the menu at the top. The Big Ben Cafe. We're going to get a coal block for the chalkboard. Looking a bit better. And we have 3 lights. 3 lights coming down. How to do that? They're red. I think the best way to do that will be to take a red fence and put a lantern at the end of it. Would be my best option. So if we do that, and it's going to be directly above this. We put one here. Whoa, not that one. One there. No. Come back. One there. And one there. And then we'll put a lantern in the end. I think it's the best way to hang the light. Just to show that something is hanging. Something is hanging down. Oh, fantastic. Looks much better. And actually, I just realised that this room doesn't have any skylight. It just has lanterns. So we're going to break all of these and replace them with just lanterns. Because that would be more accurate. I have a feeling this room is going to go dark if I do them all at the same time. Let's get some dark grey concrete. No? What's it called? Just grey concrete. Whoops. Fill that in. So, and then where are the rest of the lights? Let me have a look at my photo again. You can see that in Minecraft, obviously, my most favourite thing to do is to build. I like building accurately. So it looks like we're going to repeat the system around here. So directly above that block. Is that in line with that? Yes, it is. In line with that. In line with that. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Then we're going to add some more lanterns. On the end of them. And we're going to probably put a couple more along here as well. In line. Here. One, two, three. So let's have a look at that. Ah, much better. Maybe they're a bit low down. What would that look like? No. It's much nicer like this. It's much more accurate. Maybe they're a bit too low, but again, it's Minecraft, so we're not going to get completely accurate all the way. But I think that looks quite good. So, what else can we do in this cafe area? I'm going to put a sign maybe at the top saying welcome to Big Ben Cafe in the middle. In birch. That's another thing we need to do. We need to add signs to every classroom. Welcome to, what does it say exactly? Welcome to Big Ben Cafe, enjoy. Ben Cafe, enjoy. Nice. We're going to quickly, whilst I think of it, name all of these here. So this one is Scotland. This one is Wales. And this one is Canada. Now one thing I want to do is that here we have on the stairs table of irregular verbs, but I want to see if there is somewhere in this school where I can do that, just in a different place. White concrete. So that has to stay there, unfortunately. It's fine. Maybe this wall, the table of irregular verbs, or maybe a wall along the side here. I'm not quite sure yet. But before we move upstairs, we're going to finish off down here. And now here we have Secretariat. Do it twice for Secretariat. As a sign, just so it's centre. Aha, and this wall here is actually grey along the top and white along the bottom. So it's going to be light grey. Light grey. Concrete. Nice. Just whack that in. And what else is on that wall? Nothing. And there's some kind of pattern along the floor of that white. So I think instead of this kind of quartz, we're going to use quartz pillar to make it just a bit more ground. Quartz. We're going to take smooth quartz, as well as, should be quartz pillar somewhere, there we are. So we'll fill that in with quartz there, and we take quartz pillar. How does that look? Much better, much more detail. Okay, I think that looks much better. Much more accurate. Actually, I just checked again. It's actually this row should also be grey, and just the bottom row should be the pillar. So we'll slot that in. Hiya. And voila, we have our wall, our accurate wall. Okay, so I think that's as much as we can maybe do with... Aha, there's a clock on the wall over here, so we're going to put that there. I believe there's a clock. I wonder what that looks like. Maybe I can't put it somewhere now. No, I can't put it on a wall. That's a shame. I thought I could. So I believe that's everything I can do in there. So, moving on. That, I would say, marks the end of the cafe. There are some pictures on the walls and stuff, but we can't really do that in Minecraft. But if we can think of a way, then let me know. But anyway, I think for now we'll leave it like that as the cafe. Nice and finished. We need to find a way to make that possible. Toilets. We'll come back to how to do toilets, because actually at the moment I have no idea. Let's go to first Canada, which I think we furnished as well as we could for so far. Oh, there's a wooden cabinet in the corner, which we can put in. It's kind of jungle blocky. No, acacia. It's going to be acacia. Acacia planks, acacia wood, acacia log. No, I don't want acacia log. No. Planks or wood? Maybe wood. Nicer. Yeah, nice. And I think actually it's the one I want to use for the tables as well. I want to use the slabs and maybe the blocks. Yeah. That's what I'll do and get rid of all of that. It's not really the right wooden colour. So using the blocks. And the slabs to fill it in. Yeah, much better. And I'm wondering if there's a carpet on the floor as well. Aha, and the teacher's desk actually comes off here, like that, and that it leaves like that. As for chairs, I think I won't do any chairs. Let's do a block there. Not there, there, yes, brilliant. Teacher's desk. And maybe that looks quite nice. Yeah, but the other way. Nice, I like it. Proper cabinet. So I think let's have a look at my Canadian room pictures. The chairs are white, but I really, at this stage, don't know how to make the chairs unless we use stairs. But again, that would be like really crowded in this room. For example, if I was to use these, it's possible you can do stairs like that to make the chairs. But then you wouldn't really be able to move around. I mean, actually that could work. Yeah. Nice. We'll leave it like that. Moving on into Wales. Also white chairs. We may as well do the same. So coming here, you will have to climb over, but that's fine. Scotland also has white chairs. Oh, what's happened there? What block is that? Should be grey. Light grey. Yeah, good. Yeah, and if it was there, it'd be too far away, so it has to be there, I guess. It just makes good sense. Brilliant, and teacher's desk. Like so. Yeah, that has to be like that. Nope, that has to be quartz. Right there. Fantastic. So that is Scotland. the whiteboard. So that is nearly every room downstairs furnished. I know there's a table here, so how can we do that? Nether brick fence, I believe. And then maybe a plate? Or carpet even. Brown carpet might work. I wonder if I can attach it there. Oh, yes I can. Oh, yes I can. That's quite nice. As a table. I like it. Nice little area. With a table in the middle. The table should be lower, but... Oh, in that case, maybe I have an idea. So I'm getting rid of all of that now, and I've decided to do it a different way. I think we'll just do the downstairs today, and then tomorrow we'll do the upstairs. Red, and the big stairs. We can pop that up, pop that back in. And just going to be simple nether brick slab for a table, I think. Yeah, it just matches a lot better. And it's low down, it's how it should be. So, moving on. Did we put the red carpet into Wales? Yes, we did. Scotland also has a red carpet. Did we do that? No, we didn't. Red carpet going in. Nice red carpet there. What else does Scotland have that we didn't do? Bookcases we have. Grey wall we have. Yeah, I think that's everything. Moving on upstairs, I think is the next bit we have. I just noticed that there's a white wall just going across like that. And it has pictures attached to it, but we won't do it because it's not really possible in Minecraft. Yeah, and I think that marks everything for the downstairs, apart from the toilets. Have a look again. Nice, I like it. Starting to come together. Oh, except for the table, the desk and the secretariat. So, slab, quartz slab. We can just make the desk. I think it maybe goes like that, and that goes all the way back. This is like a little staff room, so I think there's a little table here, and then we can use quartz pillar to try and put in some. Is that a quartz pillar? That's not quartz pillar. That's not quartz pillar. That's not quartz pillar. What is quartz pillar? I don't have it. Where's it gone? There you are. Better. So this is like staff rooms, storage. Let's say. And maybe some more storage here. We can hide those. Maybe some more bookshelves actually. Oops, and I just messed up the lime wall here. I think it was lime terracotta. Yes. So that's the secretariat done, and I'm going to probably do all the toilets on the day because I need to work out how to do them. So yeah, so that marks what we're going to do today in the school. We have the coffee shop, the cafe. We have Scotland. Wales. Secretariat. Reception in English. And Canada. And then we're going to do upstairs tomorrow. So now we're going to have a look at what's new in the world. Quite a few things, actually. Few different tube lines. I can show you what I've been working on. I will come to that later. But I want to first show you what our players have been working on. To do that first, however, I want to make it day, so it looks a bit nicer. So, first we're going to go away from the school, this direction, to some houses over here. We have a little complex, which is quite nice. We have a nice little farm over here with some animals. And a line that probably goes into a mine or something, I guess. And then we have this little hut, which is a blacksmith's workshop. Aha, several beds. Nice. This goes to outside. Aha, cool. And we have little villagers working away. Nice. What can you get from that then? Crossbow, I guess. Nice. Cool stuff. So that's that. And then we have this exciting looking villa. Look at that build. It's incredible. Surrounded by bamboo or sugarcane or something. I don't know what that is. So, this is a villa. We go on the ground floor. All the different. Wow, that's a lot of diamonds. Someone's been busy. Think 2 times before you steal something. Very true. Obviously I'm not stealing anything, I'm just having a look. So, moving on. Enchantment room. Very nice. A lovely little balcony looking out towards the sea. Another pathway down to what we call a pier. Very nice. Moving back in. And up. Again. Nice little window. Onto another balcony. It's just amazing design. I like the design that uses space in this build. Going in. 2 doors to that balcony there. Going up again. I love it. The bedroom, I guess. And yet another balcony. Look at that. So, I really love the use of space in this one. Really clever. Really, really clever. This is a complex. This is the complex. I believe it belongs to Koji, the character, the player. So very nice. Moving on to other things that we have new in the game to show you. Just want to check quickly that the rules have not been tampered with. No, they're all still there. Very good. So I showed you the underwater garden yesterday or the other day before, but that was on the day when it was lagging. So let's quickly go again. Just have another look. Underwater garden by Robert. I just think it's absolutely fantastic. And maybe this is where one of our trains will go from the platform that we are building. But we'll see where that's going to go. Moving on through the village. Obviously we have it done. Oh, it has an inside now. Oh, cool. Wow. Got a proper lantern on the top. Cool. It's so good. So that's something new as well. It's the underwater garden from here. Fantastic. Moving on around here. I think we've shown this house before. We have a little farm down there now. And this complex, which is just incredible as well. To think this was all done on survival is pretty impressive. I like how the lights show up on that using the train, it's really clever. Very nice. Then we have the house over here. I like these item frames. I need to start doing that so we can mark easily what's in the chests. It's a really good idea. So that's farm. Coming along. Entrance to the mine, I guess, and a cool wall. Like a patrol wall, I guess. Very cool, anyway. And a nice little tower as well. Flaming tower. With smoke, love it. So I think that marks everything that's new. Except for what's in our tube station. Eurolingua tube station. So if we go in. So I'll come to what I'm working on in a second, but if we carry on down here. We have, just to remind you, no redstone. So it can't be activated. Nope, still no. Why not? Why are you not working? Okay, so this is line number 1. Sit back and enjoy the ride. We're going to show you the different lines that we're making in this world. Robert's made 2 already, and I think there is plans for a 3rd, and I'm making my Grand London Underground station, which is coming along, but slowly. I spent a lot of time offline digging out the hole, so I won't be just doing it for you on camera. So today we're going to furnish it with different materials, but it looks quite good so far. And exactly, so that was Robert's underground underwater line, and it brings you out, if I remember rightly, by the flag. By the flagpole, yes, exactly. Yeah. You see, we go out, we go up, 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 up. Exactly, flagpole. Nice. Very clever. Going that down, and going back under. We'll head to the second tube line that we have of the day. So I should have at least, yeah, there we go. So back in our main central hub of the station. Ooh, bye-bye. You can see we have one line going off in the distance there. We have a new line going off there. And the third line, I guess at some point, there'll be a line going off this way. So, let's take a ride on this line. Where does it go? Wow. So, this line is essentially just into a mine. So if you want a quick way to get into a mine to hunt for some materials, do take that line because it can take you in straight easily, avoiding all monsters. And it takes you pretty deep, I believe, so take that line in instead of walking down every time. And obviously down here there's a nice little lava viewing station, which is quite nice. Oh, some little fishes as well. Nice. So let's take that back up and show you what I have been working on and what we will do in the last part of this, for the last hour of this stream. Let's take you back into our hub. Oh, there's a nice friendly guy to meet us. Let's try and whack him over the edge. Bye bye. Let's say something for you. Bye bye. Into the lava. Oops. Nope, corpse. Good. So, that's our one platform of two in this station. Let's see how the other platform, my platform, is looking on. So, I've tried to mimic a London Underground station from the very beginning. So when you would come into a station, you would find a big ticket hall where you would find different ticket stations to get your tickets. Then you would be sent down a long corridor to the specific line that you wish to take. That corridor would usually take you into an elevator shaft, not elevator, escalator shaft, which usually looks like this. You can see I've been busy. It's usually a big open hall that goes down with an arch and usually two escalators, one either side, one going up, one going down, and in the middle some stairs. So it usually looks like that. Oh, and on the side I put these black banners to resemble what would be posters or along the underground elevator, escalator, stairwell. Just as a side anecdote, I always find that's a really good place to find what good theatre is on in London. So if you're ever in an escalator shaft that looks like this in London, look at these, where the black banners are, and you can find some good posters of good theatre that's on at the time. And then usually you'll go even deeper, and then you'll come to yet another horn. I should really have a sword to kill these guys. And they're spawning because there's not enough light down here, but they will be. Bye bye. Not for you. Okay. So you've had a sneak peek there of what's to come. So again, this is the elevator, the escalator shaft. They go up. Then you have this room. This room is the last room you come to before you come to your platform. And this is the room that splits you between the two different lines you wish to take. One going one way, one going the other. And there will be signs going westbound or eastbound and northbound or southbound. And you can choose which line you want. So if you're going, let's say, north, come to the northbound platform. And here we go. This is the northbound platform. Just like that. And I've tried to do like a mini archway, but I have an idea of how to fix that. It's not quite round, I'm going to fix it. You have the train track, the yellow line, the classic yellow line, which means do not pass for your own safety, and the classic mind the gap between the train and the platform would be here. And then obviously you have your train. Which I haven't activated with any kind of redstone yet. Redstone torches, so we can put them along here. Baby zombie. There's a very good reason why I haven't put lights in this tunnel. And quite obviously, it's because you don't have lights in the tunnels in No London Underground. So they get very dark because I guess when you're travelling, you might encounter some monsters, but you'll be in a minecart, so you'll be safe. One there. Oops. Yes. No. Yes. So I have a light here, so I'm going to take that out. And these redstone lamps, torches, they do provide you with some light. And I haven't actually decided where this train line is going. We will figure it out at some point. I guess when we find like a cool destination that we want to build to. Let me take out that light. Put that in. And obviously I'm making the tunnel 2 blocks thick because actually the tunnels would be wider in real life, so. Put anything there. Yes. I can't remember how long I dug this for. It was quite far, I guess. And obviously when we get to the end, we're going to ride it back. Oops, what's happening? No. Sorry about that, that's not quite what happened. Better. And this is where I've ended the line for now. I think I might let's make a kind of temporary platform. So it would be like the end of the line so far. And then we can maybe dig up and see where it goes and make another entrance to this platform. But for now, just so when the line ends they can get out and go somewhere. Or again we can see it as just like a simple train into what would be a new mine shaft. Perhaps. So do, if you fancy it, come along to this station and begin your mining journey from here. Why not? Whoopsie. It's just going to be a short platform, but we may make it look more London Underground-y in time to come. So we now have new platform, and what can we make? I think, even though it's not typically London, I do love the oak platform look. I think it's really nice. And I might actually do the station platform like that for the underground, even though it's not 100% accurate, it does look nice. As an end of the line. And then, let's say, there can be an exit coming up here, which we will build. This is on fire. That's not good. Okay, so we might come back to that to make an exit from the station. Let's put a chest here full of full of minecarts. Here we go. We're going to take one for ourselves. And ride it back from this platform to another. I just realised that the platform should have been the other way. I can explain that a bit, but here we go. Dark, like a proper tunnel should be. Oh, except for that light. Oh, and those lights there. Oh no. And then incoming into platform. Right, now, I'm going to come back here, but first I'm going to go to Ever and see what's happening. There's a lot I want to change in this design. We're coming out of the station, up the escalators, into the main ticket hall, and out the main. If you think that's excessive of a journey from platform to outside, the underground is genuinely like that. It can be quite annoying. So what happened? Going so. Oh, cool. Map room. I like it. Oh my god, wow. And Big Ben is on it. The school is on it. Oh, that's incredible. That's really cool. Nice. Oh, what's happened? Okay. So Robert. What's going on? Why can't I write? I don't know. I'm not going to reply then. That's cool. Thanks for showing me that if you're listening. That's really cool. Sure. What's going on? Okay. I don't know why I can't seem to write. So, nice stuff. So I think what we might do next is to go back to the underground station and just do some maintenance, some aesthetic work, some material work, colour work, stuff like that. Let's see how we go. I want to get the platform floor right before I do anything. It's important, I think. Because obviously I'm going to have to come back to this elevated escalator, damn it, escalator shaft and make that better. But I want to get this floor right. It's bugging me a little bit. So I think what I want to do is actually bring this track in on the other side. Just like we did with the other platform before. So I'm going to take some rails. I think my keyboard's messing up a little bit, which is annoying. We'll see. So filling in the rails. Fence. Let's go for oak. So I think I'm going to use oak in this a lot, in this design. And red stone torch, yes. Okay, so the track is in, and I want to make the floor wooden, but wooden slabs. Now, I'm not quite sure how to do this just yet, because there is actually I'm trying to think of the design actually. Yellow concrete first. And then because I want to put slabs down, but you can't build on top of slabs very easily. So I need to find a way. So any way to fill that gap would be perfect with stone, but there just isn't. No. Let's see what slabs look like. Maybe a white, just a white slab. Maybe. How does that look? Better. It's not quite accurate. Maybe the yellow line should be there. Yeah. I've destroyed this yellow line and put it back in so many times. It shows it's important to plan what you're building before you actually do. Save you lots of mistakes, especially if you're playing survival, then it will be very costly in materials. So I guess what I'm trying to do is, because there's a white line to the edge of the border of the platform on the London Underground, but there was a gap between this white line and the yellow line. So that's what I was trying to find a way of doing. So now if I have some maybe stone, maybe chiseled stone block. Let's have a look at the different types of stone that exists. Not infested, lol. Smooth stone, could be. Let's have a look at those. I think that's quite accurate. Although on stone not components. Definitely not that one. Actually, yeah, that's nice because I think they're called coping stones, just beyond the yellow line, are different to the ones of the main platform. Oh look, our first passenger. Hello. concrete. And then the yellow line will go away. Where's my sword? So my yellow line will be here. Okay, fantastic. So now it's looking a lot better. The lights don't need to be fixed. I think I'm going to do lights along the whole top here. Because we can't have anything spawning. I might try actually a redstone lamp. Which you have to activate, but I might try it, because I've never tried it before. Okay. Too fast. You have to go up and above. I think this is how redstone works. You have to go above it. Oh, there's a little room here already. I need some torch to light my way. Should work like a dream if this does what I'm hoping it does. So now I need a redstone torch. Does that activate it? No. Redstone dust. I'm gonna put redstone dust there. Aha, that lights it. Now I just need another line of redstone dust. Oh, no, no, no. No, I can look them all up. Nice. I like this. Whoa, over them. It's quite cool that in Minecraft they've worked out a way to have electricity, actually. Okay, so now, if I block that back up, it's done. Oh, that's accurate. I don't know. Might not be so efficient. I was hoping it would be. Oh, how did I... Okay, so just run that along there to the end. Light it up. Actually, it should be enough to be lit up. Whoops, I just need to put it up. Yes, and then more redstone lamps. Whoopsie. And again, break our way down. Fill it back in. Work concrete. And cut out any of these. Oh, put it right there. I guess being the end of the line, what colour would it be? It'd be white then, wouldn't it? Most of the walls in London Underground are like white or a dirty white. Or tiled. They're often tiled. There we go, this looks much more professional now. And much more like an archway. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. I think I want to maybe introduce, they have these, this row would be lights. Whoops. This row would definitely be lights. And I want the light to be even, that's the most important thing. So redstone lamp. torch. Light my way again. If you've got any ideas on how I can furnish the London Underground station, maybe you've been yourself and you've seen some different things that I haven't thought of yet or talked about, do let me know. Again, I'm going quite off memory. I have looked at a few photos, but again, mostly on memory. And if you're still listening since last week, thank you, really, because it means a lot. I think, and it will be one of our videos this week, will be based on how to learn English, different methods on how to learn English, and I think this is definitely a great one. Listening to English constantly like this is a great way to learn English, I think. It's all about immersion, and what better way to learn it than with a topic that we all know and like and are interested in. So I think that's a good one. So now we're going to put these redstone torches in. And they should all be lit up by now. So now I'm going to go back under. Hopefully that will take me there, yes it will. And there we go, an evenly lit tube station. And that's quite accurate because... Oh, what's behind there? Oh, I must have been here already. It's quite accurate because actually this side, the side of the tracks, isn't very well lit. Doesn't need to be. You sometimes have projections or billboards and posters, which we're going to put in, I think, as like small detailing. But mostly it's just stone, quite boring, not tiled. Actually, it might be tiled. We have roundels. I'm going to put a roundel here and there. But essentially, yeah, just general tidying up. And I'm going to do one with you on live, and then the opposite platform will be exactly the same, and I'm going to do that in my own time, because you don't want to see me do the same thing twice. I think that's quite fair. There we go, we have a nice flat wall. Oh, I hate this material, whatever that is. Gravel and andesite or apatite, something like that, yeah. Not nice. Okay, so we're nearly there. Let's make that white as well, these three. Oh, why isn't that working? That light stopped there. Why is that? Ah, because I, for some reason, stopped. Don't know why I did that. Okay, problem fixed. Problem sorted. Where did I come in? I think Go back down here. Just fixing that. Okay, fantastic. Now we can go back down. No, I don't want to do that. Pop back down. Cover the hole. And then I think we're nearly there with kind of the basic walls. I think maybe I want to turn this entire wall white. Yeah, I do. It won't take long. So just go in like that. Because realistically it's white and tiled, so it needs to be. But the floor is definitely stone. Like a concrete looking, but like this material stone, nothing else. So, fill this in white as quickly as we can. Oh, wow. Did you see that skeleton run into the platform? Late for his train. Very funny. Also let me know what you thought about English humour. And if you look at any of the programs I recommend, do let me know what you think. Because these are, yeah, British classics and loved by British people. So, yeah, do let us know. Let's see. Once this wall is done, I'll be nearly finished. And then we can have a look at the small furnishings. But I do believe that now we have enough light in the station, the materials are right, and finally in the right places. Oh, another classic thing of British underground stations is that you do have tunnels linking the two platforms together. I'll quickly fill this in with white now. This is the other station. This is what the station used to look like when I first dug it out. Right? Can we just appreciate that now compared to this? Much, much nicer. So I'm almost wondering whether to make the whole thing white. We'll see. Just going to fill this in now just to remind me that needs to be white. Let's just get rid of this guy. This rain is not coming, pal. Bye bye. And there we have it. Nearly as Minecraft accurate as you can get underground representation of a underground station platform with another passenger. There we go. Bye-bye. And another one. Clearly there's still not enough light in here. Maybe, have some more glowstone. If I could be bothered, I would probably put redstone lamps all the way across, but that requires making electricity circuits, and it's quite a long task considering how big the circuit would have to be. These glowstone are much, much easier and quicker. Put them up here. Okay. So it's a bit brighter at least. Then we have the redstone above us. Yellow line, coping stones. So I think that's where we'll leave it today. We'll come back tomorrow. Hopefully in my own time I will have done that other side of the platform. We can come back tomorrow and finish furnishing the station. And then the next task will be probably finding somewhere where this is going to, this rail line is going to. Maybe making a new station, maybe inspired by something else, not necessarily underground. And after that, we'll see how many more projects we can fit in. But I think we're doing this live broadcast up until Wednesday, so maybe Wednesday will be the last day and we just will manage to finish this station. We will see how we get on. But in the meantime, that is 7 o'clock, so I'm going to have to go. Thank you everyone for joining me once again. Please welcome back tomorrow at 4:30 to our live again, where tomorrow we will be discussing English and British small talk, along with Minecraft, monsters, and how to defeat them. So, welcome tomorrow at 4:30 again, and thank you. Good night.